Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome back to WSB Proshop Bids. Today, we're on the TV pair, 23 and 24, as always, but we've got the Infinity Quest Pearl. If you don't know, last year, the Infinity Quest was my ball of the year, one of my balls of the year, and now the long-awaited Infinity Quest Pearl is here. So, let's go explore the lane, let's check it out. The numbers on it are 40 by 4 by 50, and the tech numbers on it are 252, 051, and the intermediate is 010. So not a lot to play with there, kind of smoothing it out a little bit it seems, but we'll see. It's that Infinity core. The cover on it has the Evo Pearl HK22C, so can't be bad. Let's give it a look. Shelf appeal looks fine. Let's see how it looks on the lanes. Come with me. Let's go explore. All right, here we go. Take the sticker off. If you know, you know. There she is. So shelf appeal looks pretty good. You can get a look at it here. See if we can get close enough. That's what it looks like with that layout, 40 by 4 by 50. So I got high expectations for this. This is one of my balls of the year. So let's see how the Pearl version stacks up. All right, well, there you go. First shot out of the gate. Didn't really do a heck of a lot, but that's the first shot. Sometimes the first shot don't count. Sometimes they do. Let's check and see how it goes as we progress. That was kind of in the middle of the lane, so maybe now we'll move a little bit to the right just to see what we get. Well, it hits like a tank, so there's that. The thing I liked really about that Infinity Quest was that it got up in the middle a little bit and it just had a heavy roll to it. And I just don't know if this one yet is going to have that. I'm hoping it does, but you never know until you throw it. Okay, leaked it out a little bit. It's definitely cleaner than the Infinity Quest was, but it's a Pearl, so you expect that. Now, how that's going to translate as the ball kind of breaks in on that cover, we don't know. But I'm hoping that we start to see a little bit more pop than what we have right now, but still maintain that roll. Okay, so leaked that one out a little bit again, and kind of saw a little bit bigger roll out of that, or a little bit more pop down lane. I gotta say, Brunswick has been putting out some bangers lately. That strategy, good ball. This one, let's see. Okay, so now we're starting to see a little bit more finish on the ball. That one we kind of bumped it in a pinch. So you're starting to see the cover come to life as we're getting that finish worn off of the ball. I don't know, there's just something about this ball that it just rolls so good. It's gotta be that core, right? Okay, that one's in. It's still sat up. So as we're moving around the lane here, starting to see its characteristics, and again, that core, you can just see what it's doing. It's doing the same thing as the other one. The cover is definitely letting it go longer. That's the Pearl. So they've compared this kind of like a hammerhead, even though that's symmetric, but this ball being with a low intermediate. Hey, we're exploring the lanes. But this ball being with a lower intermediate kind of brings it closer to that symmetrical number. And I mean, don't beat me up on this, but it's by no means a symmetric. But it's not a bigger intermediate differential ball either. So maybe that's why you see this kind of smooth look to it. Now I've only moved a few boards here and there, just kind of feeling it out. But as we're just moving around the lane, we're seeing this ball's got some get up to her. It's got some legs. So then I guess the question on everybody's mind would be, what about the Infinity Quest? How does that translate? Is the ball roughly the same? Is it an improvement? Well, I don't know if you can improve, but just to show how that translates to this ball, I leaked that one out quite a bit, and it still made the recovery. That one probably would have been, I want to say wrap 10 or maybe a little light. So let's try that again. I really feel like this ball just gets up earlier. Probably the same overall, but just a lot earlier. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in the video, but you can definitely see this one gets flatter down lane, where that one wants to pop harder down lane. But they are a little different in their front to back, how much they can move. So this one, you can see it kind of just starting to get a little forward earlier, where that one is maintaining and maybe continuing a little bit better. So they're close, but to the naked eye, it looks a little different. I would imagine the true test will be if we bump in a little bit. So that one's a little heavy, right? A little high, but it's still carrying. So if we were to take this ball, the Infinity Quest Pearl, and go in that spot, what would that do? It's a fresh cover. I'm gonna imagine that it's gonna continue. But how much? Okay, so there's the difference, right? That ball, longer, a little bit lazier down lane, and lazy is probably a bad term, but in terms of early reaction, it just gets a little farther down lane. This one rolled up and went a little higher. So how it handles the traffic in the middle of the lane, you can see the difference. Okay, so they're farther in, just a little bit slower to respond down lane. Whereas this ball, the Infinity Quest, a little earlier, a little more stronger on that, and it would have got to the pocket. Yeah, just wants to finish more. So, HK22C Evo Solid in the Infinity Quest, HK22C Evo Pearl in the Infinity Quest Pearl. So, how far can we move with this, huh? Oh gosh, it really wants to inside, but it just doesn't have that legs that the lane needs right now. I'm gonna try getting it out a little bit farther right, see if I can't really open the angle up just a little bit more. And maybe we can get that to corner. So now we're about 8 left of where we started. Now, there you have it, okay. So pinch slower, a little bit more in, get a little bit farther out, catch some dry boards a little bit more, strike. So there you go. NBC hunting at its finest. Maybe we go more. I mean, a pearl ball like this, you're really not gonna throw 4th, 5th arrow, whatever it might be, especially on fresh, right? And that's what happens. It's just not ready for it yet, but it's fun. So what would I classify this as? Middle of the bag, a good step down from the Infinity Quest, obviously. Same core, relatively same color, but obviously tweaks solid to pearl. Would I classify it right there with my hammerhead? Yes, but maybe just a little bit more down lane, a little bit poppier. And again, that's because it's leaning more towards, and it is asymmetrical. So you see that kick just a little bit harder. But it's an Infinity Quest. And dang, they roll good, don't they? It's crazy. To come out with this in the summer, this would be like a September release to me. This has got some juice to it, man. Let's go back to where I would probably be throwing this in league. Dude, all day long. Like, we moved away, we moved back, and boom, there she is. Right back there, ready to go. So did they hit a home run with this ball? I mean, it's close to the Infinity Quest, so I would think so, yes. Is it gonna make the Nationals bag? I don't know. It's hard to take that Infinity Quest out of the bag because it was so good last year, which is why it made my balls of the year. But this one's pretty good too. Don't sleep on it. I'm sure it'll be around come September, but if you're looking for a ball in the bag, in the middle, that's pearl, that rolls really good, talk to your operator. Oh, get down, get down. Head for the chopper. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for exploring the lane with us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, and by all means, strike on. 10 back. This ball's good. Thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate you being here. See you on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.